Pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now.
We're roadtoroota.com. It is September 12th. If you guys are private road members, check out my post on the private road, what really happened on 9/11 and the second 9/11. Go check that out on the private road. Silver is moving. It's not like this is a surprise. This is a classic move from the Commitment of Traders report. We all know the Commitment of Traders report is the report that professional traders need to fill out, and it shows how they manipulate the markets. As the price goes up, the big commercial shorts short, and as the price goes down, they cover those shorts. It's been going on for massive amounts of time, and it's only a handful of traders that control this whole thing. Less than, I would say, the real controllers are probably 4 or 5. If they need help, they'll pull in a couple more, maybe 8, and that's it on the whole planet. For silver manipulation, it's just a handful of players, and we know who they are. Why? Because they're required by law to admit who they are, and here they are. So this week, the entities that delivered silver is the people who were short into last month's delivery date. So who are the people that delivered a substantial amount of silver, at least substantial for this month, which is not that big. I think it's going to come out right around 20 million ounces on the COMEX. Everything gets shipped over to London now. But you can see who the biggest criminal is. For example, in case the CFTC is watching, of the 4,824 contracts, JP Morgan Chase in their customer division has 3,287. 66% of all contracts that took delivery were JP Morgan customer. And it's probably one customer. Could it be? Who could it be? It could be Buffett. It could be BlackRock, although BlackRock, I think, is on the short side. The question is who is shorting. That means JP Morgan had a whole bunch of longs pretty much all month. The JP Morgan customers just soaking metal off the exchange. And these are, so the bottom, the top is issued, and then the bottom one is settled, and that the issue is the people who have to take their shorts and pay actual physical silver for them. And then, so JP Morgan has been taking all the silver, and who's been providing all the silver an entire month? Right here, HSBC, and I've talked about them. And it's a customer of HSBC. Again, BlackRock, probably one of the deep state companies that are short. HSBC used to be, and may still be, probably is, the hedge book runner for the U.S. Mint. Yes, the same U.S. Mint that can't seem to make a silver eagle if you paid them, and we tried to pay them. Clearly, the hedge book is a control mechanism, one of the main control mechanisms for the rigging of the price of silver. That would include, obviously, the head of the CFTC, the regulator, Rustin Benham. As he told us, they had to tamp down the price of silver because it almost hit $30. Oh, my God, what's he going to do this time? We're approaching $30, Rustin Benham. Are you going to tamp down the price of silver? We will see. That's how corrupt our government is, really. And if you see right here, and so you might be asking yourself, Bix, why, or ask me, Bix, why is the price of silver so strong this morning? And I'd say it's back to the COT numbers. These two lines, the 100-day and 200-day moving average, are the most important. When it goes below the 100-day moving average, the tech traders, everybody other than the COT commercials, start shorting. So they were shorting all in here and building out the short while they're shorting, trying to get the price down. The commercials are basically fleece them every time it gets up and over. So this was all last week, and during that week, and you can see it right here. It's all in Commitment of Traders. The shorts, managed money, tech traders. This is net. So they got rid of 2,500 long contracts, 5,253 shorts. So that's a total of about an 8,000 ounce swing. And this is from last week on when the price was going down. So this right here is the big one. the managed money short position has to be covered. That's the rocket fuel. Every time it crosses over these moving averages, boom. That's why we have days like this. All this is the commercial or the managed money trying to cover that short position because they passed the moving average. I know it's insane. Markets should not be allowed to be traded like this, that a few concentrated individuals within corporations have the power to move the price anywhere they want. Anywhere they want. It doesn't matter. Like they did with oil. Remember, they clicked the mouse and stuck the price of oil at minus $40. It just shows you that these are not real exchanges. These are manipulation tools. But that's where we are. So we bumped up above the 100-day moving average. For some reason, they didn't get it below the 200. I don't think they're that strong anymore. So what's happening right now is all those people who went short, the managed money people who went short, are trying to cover. And that's why you get spikes like this. So at some point, they try to cover. The banksters hang on to their long position. And then as it gets too high, probably $30 or $31, the bankers will start going naked short again. And the reason I say naked is that the position, the current open interest on silver is, and I got it right here. Wait, let's talk about, go from the report. Current open interest is 130,000 contracts. That's 800 million ounces. They don't have 800 million ounces. And it's mostly the commercials that have that short position. Sure, there's a couple little guys, but there's not many little guys. It's basically a handful of people trading back and forth with each other to set the price of silver. It's really sad if you think about it. And what happens is you have distortions. For example, the current gold-silver ratio is 86 to 1. Now, take that 86 to 1. It was up at 89 to 1 the other day. And take a look at this graph. This is the gold-silver ratio. Here's 80. For the this goes back to the early 1970s. Let's just say 1970. The vast majority of time, the gold-silver ratio was well below 80, and we are right in here. This, I believe, is going to break down to, at some point, it will be at the ratio that we're pulling it out of the ground, 7 to 1. So 7 ounces of silver will buy you 1 ounce of gold. Either the price of gold's got to come down, or the price of silver's got to go up. And as you know, my belief is that the price of silver will go up. Now, when they announce or people discover that there's massive amounts of gold available to humans, like millions of tons, not 200,000 tons, that's really going to mess with the ratio. That's why I say it's going to go at least to 1 to 1, an ounce of silver for an ounce of gold, or even 10 to 1, 10 ounces of gold for 1 ounce of silver in the extreme, because silver is so much more important than gold has ever been. We'll find out, right? We will find out. Again, HSBC is the big delivery bastard. Oh, look at the entire year. It's like, why have anybody else? Why not just have 2 players in this market? JP Morgan, HSBC, trading back and forth to set the price. It's ridiculous. Anyway, Theta Edge Node, the mobile Edge Cloud, or the mobile Edge Node, launches in 13 days, September 25th. I don't know if it'll be because nobody really knows about Theta, I don't know if it'll be a big fanfare the day of type of thing. I think over time, the usefulness of this protocol of sharing devices, and if everybody downloaded a mobile edge node onto their cell phone, we would have a massive communications network. Massive. They could share their available hard drive space, share their processing power, share their broadband. I mean, it is unbelievable what this is going to do. But again, I don't think many people, if you're in the know already in Theta, you're going, holy shit, that's the place to be. If you're not, you don't know anything about this thing that's happening on the 25th. So I don't think it'll be a big, exciting thing for the price of Theta. But over time, as 3.9 billion Android devices find out, holy shit, Theta is a software you can download. And yes, Samsung can download it on every one of their devices. Yes, they are a partner of Theta. Same with Google, same with everybody's pretty much a partner with Theta. That's the way they wanted to do it, and they've been very successful at it. Hasn't been that success in the crypto world because crypto people usually chase beanie baby type of stuff. And if the price goes up, when the price does go up, that everybody will be rushing into Theta and Theta Fuel, especially Theta Fuel, because that's what they'll understand more than Theta, because that's what they're going to be earning on their phone or on their TV or on their smart device or in their car. But Tesla will be literally installing edge nodes everywhere because it helps their network too. Imagine every Tesla car. Here's your Theta wallet. It's the first thing you sit down. That's what you earned. You earned 16 Theta. 16 Theta fuel since your last time you drove your car. Shit like that. Gonna be a good time. So make sure you get your Theta. We are having rumblings right now. Another season of shutdown theaters is upon us, and the Republicans are clucking out. Cucking out? Cucking out. What that means. It's another season of shutdown malarkey upon us, this time with a deadline for October 1st before it's time to fling poo. The reality is I do think they'll miss this deadline, and I do think we will approach, when we run out of money, that will probably be December, January, if everything keeps going the way that it is. Then we'll run out of money, and we will have Dick Allgire's prediction long ago, remote viewing, the death of the dollar, and shows the Congress people just in the halls of Congress puking, saying, it's over, we're done. That's what we're headed to. I don't know how fast. Talking to Jenny Moonstone today again, and that's one of the things we'll talk about. Great predictions on from Jenny, for especially the past few months. So go check that out, roadtoroota.com on the private road, and you can subscribe by clicking on subscribe today, and we're currently giving away 10 Theta, 100 Theta Fuel, and 1,000 T-Drop to all new private road members and people who renew their private road. We will be giving those out. Those values change. So we have September 25th is the release of the mobile Edge Cloud or Edge Node, the ability to download on 3.9 billion Android devices. And yeah, the amount of T-Fuel will probably change as people say, holy shit, this is what's going on. So go check it out, roadtoroota.com, and we give these away for free with the private road membership. This is Bix Weir. I'll talk to you later.